This report focuses on the Four Seasons Hotel and Resorts. Four Seasons Hotels Limited, trading as Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts, is an international luxury hotel and resort company headquartered in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Four Seasons operates more than 100 hotels and resorts worldwide. Since 2007, Bill Gates, through Cascade Investment, and Prince Al Walid bin Talal, through Kingdom Holding Company, has been the majority owners of the company. Isidore Sharp founded the Four Seasons hotel chain in 1960. The Inn on the Park in London opened in 1970, and Four Seasons Hotel, Austin was the first hotel to have high-speed wireless internet. Built in 1986, it is a 9-story hotel on Lady Bird Lake's North Shore. It was acquired by Anbang Insurance Group from the Blackstone Group for $359.7 million in 2016. In 2013, it opened its first hotel in Russian in the Lobanov-Rostovsky Palace in St. Petersburg and later opened a second hotel in Moscow. It has one hotel in Jakarta and another 2 in Bali. Since its inception, Four Seasons has been dedicated to perfecting the travel experience through continual innovation and the highest standards of hospitality. Currently operating 121 hotels and resorts, and 46 residential properties in major city centers and resort destinations in 47 countries, and with more than 50 projects under planning or development, Four Seasons consistently ranks among the world's best hotels and most prestigious brands in reader polls, traveler reviews, and industry awards. Restaurants at Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts have received accolades from Zagat and Michelin in recent years. 20 of the company's restaurants have received a total of 29 stars from the latter, including 3 restaurants at the Four Seasons Hotel Hong Kong, 3 restaurants in Paris, 2 restaurants in Beijing, and 1 restaurant in Florence. Numerous of the company's properties received a Forbes 5-star rating, earning the company recognition from Forbes Travel Guide. The most 5-star ratings ever earned by any hotel brand since its inception were given to 61 properties in 2021. Porter's generic strategies. Threats of new entrants. 1. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts will face the low threat of new entrants if the existing regulatory framework imposes certain challenges to the new firms interested to enter in the market. 2. The threat will be low if the psychological switching cost for consumers is high and existing brands have established a loyal customer base. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts will be facing high new entrants threat if 1. Consumers can easily switch brands due to weak/no brand loyalty and initial capital investment is high, making it easier for new players to enter the market. 2. Retaliation from the existing market players is not a discouraging factor, according to analysts at Euromonitor International, EMR, in Singapore. How Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can tackle the threat of new entrants. 1. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can develop brand loyalty by working on customer relationship management, CRM, which will raise psychological switching costs. 2. It can also invest in research and development activities, get valuable customer data, and introduce innovative products/services on a strong differentiation basis. The threat of substitute products or services. 1. Substitute product offers the same or even superior quality and performance as that offered by Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts products. 2. The psychological switching costs of moving from industry to substitute products are low. 3. A cheaper substitute product/service is available from another industry. However, this threat is substantially low for Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts when 1. Using a substitute product is expensive due to high psychological costs or higher economic costs. 2. Customers can't get the same quality and performance from substitute products as from Four Seasons. How Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can tackle the threat of substitute products or services. 1. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can reduce the threat of substitute products or services by clearly emphasizing how its offered product/service is better than the available substitutes. 2. It should provide convincing reasons to the customers by offering a better experience and high value for money. 3. It can raise switching costs by working on loyalty. 4. Lastly, it can improve the quality, maximize value for money, and set a strong differentiation basis to discourage customers from using the substitute product. Rivalry among existing firms. The rivalry among existing firms will be low for Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts if 1. There are only a limited number of players in the market. 2. The industry is growing at a fast rate. 3. There is a clear market leader. 4. The products are highly differentiated, and each market player targets different subsegments. 5. The economic/psychological switching costs for consumers are high. 6. The exit barriers are low, which means firms can easily leave the industry without incurring huge losses. How Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can tackle the rivalry among existing firms. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts should focus on customer expectations to differentiate. Long-term customer relationships should reduce switching costs. Invest in R&D to identify new customer segments. Competitors can sometimes benefit from working together. Bargaining power of suppliers. The bargaining power of suppliers will be high for Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts if suppliers' bargaining power is strengthened when they are more concentrated in a specific region and their concentration is higher than their buyers. This is because the cost to switch from one supplier to another is high for buyers. For example, due to contractual relationships, when suppliers are few and demand for their offered product is high, it strengthens the supplier's position against Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts. Contrarily, the bargaining power of suppliers will be low for Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts if suppliers are not concentrated. Switching costs are low. Product lacks differentiation. Substitute products are available. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts is highly price sensitive and has the adequate market knowledge. There is no threat of forwarding integration by suppliers. How Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can tackle the bargaining power of suppliers. Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can strengthen its position against suppliers by decreasing its dependency on one or a few suppliers. Developing long-term contractual relationships with suppliers from different regions not only lowers their bargaining power but also improves supply chain efficiency. Product redesign and diversification of the product lines can also help reduce the supplier's power in the market. Bargaining power of buyers. The bargaining power of buyers indicates the pressure that customers exert on business organizations to get high-quality products at affordable prices with excellent customer service. This force directly influences the Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts' ability to accomplish its business objectives. Strong bargaining power lowers profitability and makes the industry more competitive. There are some factors that increase the bargaining power of buyers. Consumers' price sensitivity, high market knowledge, and purchasing standardized products in large volumes also increase the buyer's bargaining power. Backward integration shows the ability to produce the products themselves instead of purchasing them from Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts. Business customers' ability to do backward integration strengthens their position in the market. Lower customer concentration, geographically dispersed customer base, low price sensitivity, lower market knowledge, high switching costs, and buying customized products in small volumes reduce buyers' bargaining power. How Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts can tackle the bargaining power of buyers. Increase and diversify Four Seasons customer base to reduce buyer bargaining power. Introduce new products, target new market segments, and diversify products. Marketing and promotion can help. Embedding innovation and providing excellent customer service can raise switching costs, reducing their bargaining power. Butler's Resort Life Cycle Theory. The Talc Tourism Area Lifecycle Butler model of tourist destination evolution stipulates that a site exploited for tourism and leisure has 6 stages in its evolution: exploration, involvement, development, consolidation, stagnation, decline, or rejuvenation. Butler's tourism area life cycle model is excellent because it provides tourism stakeholders with straightforward theoretical guidance. This model can be used by new entrants to plan their tourism infrastructure and development. The Four Seasons hotels and resorts are analyzed using this model. The Four Seasons Hotel has gone through exploration, involvement, development, consolidation, and stagnation, and is now in decline due to obvious factors. Thus, rejuvenation is required. Benchmarking. When compared to its other industry rivals, such as Hilton and Marriott, among others, the Four Seasons Hotel reveals through comparative analysis that it still has a significant amount of ground to make up, particularly in the areas of business strategy, customer service, technological advancements, and product offerings. Whereas the aforementioned industry giants have grown exponentially by ingeniously and creatively carving a niche for themselves, the Four Seasons Hotel has not been as successful. Major reviews from the social media accounts of the Four Seasons Hotel and Resort still reveal that customers have rated the resorts fairly low due to their singularly monolithic organizational culture. Four Seasons Hotel and Resort CSR profile. With a focus on fostering sustainability, fostering communities, and advancing cancer research, the company and its hotels and resorts have participated in a number of charitable programs. One of the founding organizations of the Terry Fox Run, which began in 1981 and has since grown to become the largest one-day cancer fundraising event in the world, was Four Seasons. Every September, events are held all over the world. More than 750 million Canadian dollars have been raised so far by the Terry Fox Run. The Four Seasons Resort Maldives began working with the neighborhood environmental group, Seamark/Marine Savers, in 2001. Seamark/Marine Savers has established a program of replanting coral in damaged areas. Marine scientists are examining thousands of guest-sponsored coral frames that have been transplanted into the reefs of the Kutahura and Landajara resorts. These frames serve as a haven for thousands of tropical species and aid in the recovery and preservation of delicate ecosystems. The Four Seasons Centre for the Performing Arts, which houses both the National Ballet of Canada and the Canadian Opera Company's new Opera House, was named after Four Seasons Hotels by the Canadian Opera Company on June 19, 2002, in Toronto, Ontario. Conclusion. With a net worth of $7.3 billion, 2019, over 45,000 employees as of 2018, and currently operating 119 hotels and resorts, as well as 44 residential properties in major city centers and resort destinations in 47 countries, and with more than 50 projects under planning or development, Four Seasons consistently ranks among the world's best hotels and most prestigious brands. It has been rated for great customer service, awesome culinaries, and fantastic rooms, but it also has a reputation for being expensive.